Great afternoon, wonderful people. My name is Kirk Francois, and you're tuned in to Kirk Knows PV, Real Estate and Lifestyle, where I help Canadians and Americans buy, sell, and live better in Puerto Vallarta. Today, I got a special treat for you. We're outside the Pavilion building, located in the romantic zone. We're gonna take a tour of this exquisite one-bedroom, two-bath condo measuring 1,300 square feet. The cool thing about this building is that it has two common areas, one on the 5th floor, on the 7th floor. But instead of getting into all the details, we're gonna go check it out right now. All right, we're just outside the building. As you can see, there's an intercom. And I'm just gonna see if I got, yep, buzzed in. 24-hour security. This is the main lobby. Great foyer area to rest. Actually, they're already getting ready and geared up for the Day of the Dead. Huge celebration towards the end of the month into the first few days into November. Should check it out. Great attractions on the Malecon. As we exit the elevator, we'll make our way to this corner unit. It's unit 604. Whoops, wrong one, wrong door. There we go. 604. As we enter, the bedroom is to your left. As you can see, it's a pretty large bed. This is a king size bed. And I like the light fixtures that are on each side. Gives an appropriate amount of light for those that want to read at night or watch Netflix. It's up to you. Now this bedroom comes with a private balcony. Now the great thing about all these sliding doors is that they are double pane glass, which prevents a lot of the street noise, and you can enjoy your space without having to be bothered by the outside. As I open the door, you can see the difference. Now this is a good sized terrace, enough space to have a small table and a couple of chairs. You could have your coffee here in the mornings or relax here on the terrace. Now, as I swing to the right, you do have partial views of the ocean. But the great thing is you are extremely close. Now, this building is right in the hub. You're in the downtown core of the romantic zone, which is a huge plus for those that like this area. You can easily get to the cafés, restaurants. In fact, one of my favorite restaurants is just around the corner, Palmar, and got great food there. Now, this is the pool, the lap pool on the 5th floor, one of two common areas. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. But as I get back into the room, notice how quiet it is. Just over here is your closet. Okay. Not a huge closet, but enough that you can store your clothing and belongings. In fact, if you really wanted to, you can add additional shelving on the wall. This unit, when it's not being occupied, is rented out, short-term rentals, which is a great opportunity for you because of the location and all the wonderful amenities that this building has. Now this is the shower over here. Frosted glass. And just to the opposite side is the bathroom. Same deal. Let's take a walk towards the dining and living room area. To my left is the storage closet, where you'll find your washer and dryer. And you got a little sink with all your cleaning supplies, your mop, your broom, everything that you need. And here's the second full bath. Perfect for your guests. Now, this is set up. Here's the kitchen. Dual sink, stainless steel appliances. You got your stovetop. You got a oven as well. Dual sink, microwave, and a huge plus, dishwasher. This is not the common thing here in Mexico, so it's always a benefit when you do have a dishwasher. Now you have this huge wraparound terrace, which when you stand this way, you do have a bit of peekaboo views of the ocean. I wouldn't call it ocean view, but you're ocean facing. And you see where this brown building is? That's exactly where the beach is. So very, very short walk to the beach. You have restaurants, bars, cafes, all along each side of these streets. In fact, you have a park just beyond this building right here in the middle, which is CD8. You have the Lázaro Cárdenas Park on the weekends during the high season. Specifically, there are, like, on Saturdays, there is like a farmer's market where there's different vendors. You can go shopping, you get different trinkets. It's always a good time. So highly recommend you should check it out. Now this is the dining room area and your living room area. Now, as I walk around this couch, I don't believe this is the pull-out, but the space is large enough to have a pull-out couch so that you can have guests. You can essentially sleep four and have their own space, as the bedroom is all the way towards the front of the entrance. Now, once you have all the doors open, you can take advantage of this wraparound terrace. Indoor, outdoor living at its max. Now, the current owners chose to keep it as such, with not too many patio furniture, but there's ample space for you to make it your own. Get creative, add different elements. You can even have more plants and furniture. It definitely has the space for that. Now, this feels really good being out on the terrace. I can see views to the north shore. Very nice. As we exit, we're now on the 5th floor, where this is one of 2 common areas. As I make my way to the pool, this is the lap pool that they have. Which is great. You're able to get your exercise. You're able to do laps between the hours of 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Now, you got lounge chairs, huge common area, table set up, and you got these really cool shaped half eggs. They look like eggs, but day beds. Everything to maximize your comfort and relaxation while you're on vacation. Getting your R&R, there's a little wine fridge. Over here are the washrooms, both men and women. I like the accents. Very nicely furnished. Now there's another common space over here. Where there's like a TV. You can spend time here as well. Everything is well spaced out so that it can house a lot of people without feeling congested. You don't have to, you could be on your own private portion of this common area. Now we're on the rooftop. This is the second common area. I'm gonna walk to the left side as you exit the elevator. Notice the well manicured landscaping of this rooftop. Beautiful ocean views from here. And as I turn to my left, you got great mountain views as well. This is the wonderful thing about this time of year, where the mountains are still really green, as we had a very, very wet, rainy season. This is one of 2 jacuzzis that are saltwater. Also equipped with an outdoor shower. This is the second jacuzzi. Ample area for you to relax, have friends, family over. There's tables with umbrellas, which is key. Even though it's October, it's still extremely hot right now. So the umbrellas is a well-welcomed feature, keep you cool. Another garden over here. I really appreciate the plants, even the stones that they've chosen. It really brings everything together. Now, this is a little seating area inside the garden. And from here, you have views to the North Shore. And I bet you have great sunsets here as well. Just behind me is the gym. Open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night. Great size gym with AC. You got a universal machine. You got free weights, you got mats, everything you need to stay in shape and stay on your regime, your workout. And the best thing about it, you have these views. Now there are 2 ACs, mini splits in here to keep you cool, and a fan, so it's a great option. Or you could keep them all off and get a really hot yoga session. Now on the other side, let's call it the south side of the building, you got outdoor shower, and to the bathroom. Even got views to the North Shore. You got a small pool. Not quite for swimming, but to cool off. I'm gonna take a look at the barbecue area with the floating stairs. Again, these views are incredible. Now, the great thing, like I mentioned before on the other side, is that it is well spaced out, so you could have your own personal corner or space. You don't feel like you're really congested. Barbecue area. You got a small fridge in this area right here as well, which is really nice. It's a huge contrast from being out in the sun. You got this fan right now. There's a slight breeze. You can take in these wonderful mountain views, ocean views, and city views. Now that staircase is a little bit treacherous. I highly suggest you pay attention. Another area outside of the sun where you can relax and take advantage of the space. Now, because there are other buildings that form this corridor, you have like a really nice breeze that passes through. Again, nice little garden that lines the walls of this rooftop. And beautiful views to the South Shore. Now imagine taking in sunsets from here. Now that concludes our tour today of Unit 604 in the Pavilion building located in the Romantic Zone. As a recap, this is a 1-bedroom, 2-bath unit, approximately 1,300 square feet. It does come with underground parking stall and storage locker. The asking price is $599,000 US. And some of the key features is that it has 2 common areas, one on the 5th floor with a lap pool, the other on the 8th floor where you have a gym, a garden, you have an additional pool and a barbecue area. Fantastic amenities. Now, if this is something that interests you and you want to see it in person or virtually, feel free to contact me in the description below or the details on screen. Until my next video, take care and I'll see you soon.